in the state of Wisconsin. Gentlemen, as Knights of Columbus, we've always been called to participate. Sir Knights are called to lead. So I'm calling, I've talked to the masters from the beginning when they first took their positions, and between June 21st and July 4th is a Fortnight for Freedom. The USCCB has been promoting this for a number of years, and Bishop Rickon also plans events during Fortnight for Freedom too, to protect religious freedom and to stand up for true marriage. And so what I'm asking every assembly, every Knight of Columbus in the state of Wisconsin during the Fortnight for Freedom to stand up. You know, you've seen some protests that are pretty shameful around the country. Well, it's time for us to be in the streets defending the truth. So gentlemen, what I'm asking you to do is go back to your parishes with your assembly and plan a Eucharistic procession, a Marian procession, a Corpus Christi procession. In that Fortnight for Freedom, to go from your parish in procession to the seat of government, do a prayer vigil, have some speakers, you decide what. During the Fortnight for Freedom, you need to be marching in the streets, protecting religious liberty, and defending traditional marriage. That's what your state deputy and the masters of the Eastern and Western District are asking you to do. Go back to your parishes, your councils, your assemblies, organize that for the Fortnight for Freedom. A great thing to do too would be to go from church to the seat of government, pray a rosary, maybe have a good speaker there, and then go back and have a parish picnic. Have that fraternity, because that's what we're all about. The tradition in my family for a number of years when I was a kid, my parents both grew up in Washburn. So for holidays, we'd go to Grandma Basha and Grandma Pat. We'd go visit their house. And that tradition shortly changed, and we used to go back home to my mom and dad. I grew up in Hammond, Wisconsin, which is 16 miles from the Minnesota border. So the Minnesotans are here too. So, but what I want to ask you, Brother Knights, is when you go for those celebrations, and my mom always made the holidays special, but I want you to envision this. If you're coming to your family celebration, and if my mom, I come to the door, and Mom comes to me and she says, Tim, your brother, my brother's Randy, she says, I haven't been able to get a hold of him. Can you go find out what's going on? I've been trying to get a hold of him. He's supposed to be here, and I haven't been able to get a hold of him. So, if that was your brother, if your mother asked you, I can't find you, what would you do? What would you do? Well, Brother Knights, as fourth degree Knights, but as Knights of Columbus, our responsibility is our brothers in the precious blood. So your mother Mary is asking you, where's your brother? Go find him. We have members of the Knights of Columbus that we've lost touch with. But we have members in our parishes that are not yet part of this brotherhood. So as Brother Knights, as men of Christ, as followers of our bishops and our faithful pontiff, it's our responsibility to tend our brothers. If you look at the poster on the side I had that put up, our theme for the state of Wisconsin is Medics of Divine Mercy. And what I want you to visualize, there's a new movie out. It's about a medic. I can't remember the name of it. Does anybody remember that medic movie that just came out?
Hacksaw Ridge.
Hacksaw Ridge. Okay, so in Hacksaw Ridge, it's about a medic. All right? Guys, we're in a cultural war, but in the field of battle, when someone falls, the cry that goes up is for the medic. Well, Brother Knights, that's us in this cultural war. Our brothers are falling on the battlefield, all right? And as servants of God and servants to our precious blood brothers, we're the ones that need to be out in the community, picking them up and bringing them back to the field hospital, which is our church, and to our physicians, our priests. So that's the image I want to stick with you. You are your brother's keeper. And if this culture is going to change, it's going to come from us. You're familiar with the story in the Bible of Lot. Well, the devil challenged God that he could turn the faithful away from God. And so what was put forward was Lot. Well, the reason Lot was put forward and his faith challenged by the devil was because he was the best that God had to offer. Brother Knights, there's no organization outside the Knights of Columbus that is in a position to defend the truth, to defend our bishops, to defend the faith. To be that medic of divine mercy, taking God's grace into the culture and winning that battle. So that's what it's about, being an example in your home by building the domestic church, being the man that your wife and children can be proud of, but taking that one step further, going out into the community, picking up the fallen, representing the true teaching of God that is the truth taught by the Catholic Church. The truth is unchanging, and the church is stuck to it, and we need to stick to the church and be that example. We're not behind our bishop, we're in front of our bishop, leading the charge. We've got his back, but we've also got his front. We're the ones out in front, so they got to come through us to get to our bishops. Amen?
Amen.
Thank you, brothers. Viva Jesus!